Hello children, today we are going to start with chapter number 3 of your novel. The name of the chapter is The Whip. Open page number 16 of your book. Chapter number 3, The Whip. Write down first term here. So, the meaning of whip. The whip is a strip. It's a strip, leather strip fastened to a handle. So, you can write in your books, I have written here, a strip of leather fastened to a handle. You can write. Okay, let's start now. So children, this is a leather strip that is used to direct or beat the horses. Let's begin. I was better. Now who is I here? I is Black Beauty. Earlier Black Beauty was sick. So now he is better. So John began to teach Joe more and more about horses. Now Joe started learning all the things. John now started giving him training. The boy was very happy and I was getting well. Because I was getting well, so Joe was very happy. The condition of Black Beauty was not good earlier. And he worked hard and learned quickly. So he was a very hard-working and animal-loving person. He was learning new things. John began to trust him. So one morning when the master asked Joe to take a letter to a gentleman's house, John let him write me. So Joe is now trained well to ride the horses. So when one day Mr. Scaregarden asked to pass a letter to one of his friend, John really gave permission to Joe to ride Black Beauty. Joe rode well, but when we walked back to Ortwig, we passed a cruel driver. Now when they were coming back, after passing a letter, when they were coming back, they saw a cruel driver over here. Joe rode well, but when we walked back to Ortwig, we passed a cruel driver who was not kind. His two horses couldn't pull their heavy cart out of the mud. Now his cart was stuck. His cart was stuck in the mud. And it was too heavy cart that those two horses were unable to pull the cart out. So the cruel driver shouted at them. So that cruel person, unkind person, he was shouting and hitting them hard. And he was beating the horses very badly. Sweat dripped from their legs and sides. Now look at the condition of the horses. So sweat was falling. They were wet with sweat and it was falling down. The man pulled at their heads and he shouted and hit them. He was pulling them like anything and shouting continuously and hitting them. Looking the condition of the horses, Joe shouted to him, that unkind person, "Stop, don't hit them. The wheels are stuck. You must take the bricks out of the cart to move it. Let me help you." Now, Joe, he said that, "Stop hitting the horses. It is not their fault. The wheels are stuck in the mud. And to take them out of the mud, you have to take out the bricks out of the cart, because the cart is too heavy. Let me help you." So Joe said that the cart is very heavy and they are not able to pull the cart out. So I am going to help you. "Go away, you young devil." But he shouted at Joe and said that, "I don't need your help. You can go from here." The man was very angry and very cruel. He was very annoyed, angry, and also very unkind person. He did not care about the horses, and he hit them again and again with his whip. That strip of leather, he used that whip to beat the horses, and he was hitting again and again. Joe turned my head and we galloped off to the house of the master brickmaker, Mr. Clay. So Joe, he turned my head because we want to move to the other side. So we galloped off to the house of the master. So we reached there, started walking towards the master's house. That was the Mr. Clay, who was the brickmaker. "Mr. Clay, Mr. Clay," Joe shouted and knocked at the door, and Mr. Clay came out. Now Joe again and again shouted, "Mr. Clay, Mr. Clay," and he knocked at his door. And after hearing Mr. Clay, he came out. "A man in your brickyard is whipping 2 horses." Now, brickyard is a place where bricks are made. So Joe said to Mr. Clay that a person over there, he is beating 2 horses. I told him to stop, but he is killing them. So Joe said that, "I told him not to beat them. I'll help you out, but he is continuously beating them like anything. The cart is stuck in the mud and the horses can't move it, but the man just keeps hitting them." Now he explained the condition of the horses, that he is continuously beating the horses and they are not able to move the cart because the cart is too heavy and it is stuck in the mud. "You did well to come to me, lad." Understand, lad, underline this, lad. Lad means a boy, a young man, or you can say a boy. "You did well to come to me." He said that you did a great job, that you came to me and complained about that man, cruel man. "That man is never going to near another horse, not in my yard." So he said that, "I will not allow him to come here near any horse, especially in my this yard, brickyard." When we got home and John saw Joe, he looked worried. So after this incident, they came back home, but when John, he looked at Joe, Joe was worried. He looked worried. "Why, Joe? What's the matter? You look so angry." Now, John, the coachman, he asked Joe that why he is so angry. What's the matter? What happened? Joe told him what happened. After that, Joe told him that what happened there. So John, he asked Joe that what is the cause of your worry? Why are you so worried? And Joe told everything. Come to page number 17 now. You did well to tell Mr. Clay, my boy. I'm sure he's not going to let it happen again. There is never a reason to hurt a living thing. Now, John told him, he praised him. He said that you did a great job. You did well, that you informed Mr. Clay about the incident, about the man, and I'm sure that that thing will not be repeated again, that he is not going to let it happen again in his brickyard. There is never a reason to hurt a living thing. So he told that you can't find out the reason to hit or hurt any living being, because these animals, they are not able to tell you the things. They are not able to express their pain. After 3 happy years at Birtwick, now 3 years have passed, I learned that my mistress was ill. Now, after 3 years in Birtwick, at Keir Gordon's place, I learnt, I here means Black Beauty. He came to know that his mistress was not well. She was not getting well. The master looked very sad all the time, and the doctor came every day. So the doctor, he visited every day to see her, to treat her, and Keir Gordon was also very sad. Then we heard that she must leave Birtwick and go to a warm country for 2 or 3 years.